Alrighty, traders, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and welcome to the morning coffee session here on, the Forex morning coffee session here on a Friday afternoon. A lot to talk about. We had some great action over the risk-off currency pairs this week. The Swiss franc, JPY, and the US dollar, all three of them gained a lot of ground this week. We had a bit of a correction over the last 24 hours, the last 12 hours. We're going to go ahead and check out and see how the markets has reacted. We had a lot of trades in. We've got a lot of trades to go ahead and review. Let's go ahead and get to the markets right now. Hopefully everyone is having a good week so far. We actually had a fantastic week of trading with regards to the swing trading this week. In fact, last week we closed out about 27%. This week we're looking at closing out about 3.5% in closed positions, or at least we have closed out. And we've probably got around about 1.5% in open positions. So looking pretty solid this week for trading. And in fact, this month of trading, we're over about 32% this month in this week of trading. So swing trading has been absolutely a killer this the start of the month. But let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on with our trading opportunities based on the targets that we're trading in this session. So without further ado, traders, let's go ahead and get started and go ahead and take a look at the trading opportunities that we currently do have right now. And these are the positions. Let me just go ahead and get the chat open here. There we go. All right, fantastic. All right, good morning, Jason. Good morning, Denise. We got Karen in the house. Good morning. David, good morning to you. Happy Friday to everyone. And these are the trades that we currently have in open positions. We've had a few closed positions this week. If I go ahead and take a look at this week's trading, we'll take a look over here. This week's trading right here. And nope, that looks like not the week. That looks like just the day. Let's go to the day. Oh, it is a week. And I was almost certain that we closed out positions this week. Maybe I didn't. Oh, it looks like we did not. All right. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and take a look at what's currently happening right now and these positions that we have currently that are open right now. We've got a lot of the pound JPY. We'll check that out as well. So let's go into the details right here. Oh, my bad. And let's take a look and see what's going on. Okay. So we're jumping into oh, what happened to my this is crazy. Let me go ahead and apply my template again. 2.0 strategy 2 weekly. All right, let's do this. All right, perfect. All right, starting off right at the top and going to this one right here. All right, so we've got Euro Aussie dollar. Euro Aussie dollar has been a hit target this week. Here is our weekly document that we follow. And you can see here we did have a hit target this week. And there was no opportunity, so this is no trade. It was a low probability, so we didn't get too excited about that one. Didn't go ahead and pick up a trade, not that I can see here. Let me double check on that. No, I can see it's not. So no trade on the Euro Aussie. Let's go to the Euro CAD. Euro CAD, no trade right here, hit target. Let's go to the next one, Euro JPY. Euro JPY hit target, no trade on that one. We're still chasing after this target down here. We'll talk about that in a moment. Let's go to Euro New Zealand dollar. This one looks like a, yep, it looks like we got entered in on this one. And so let's go to the document right here and mark off this as hit target. This one has been a hit target now. But this one is a oversold condition, and we're buying on this one. And we'll get the price that we were buying in at. Let's go ahead and clean up house here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so this one is a buy. And let's go take a look and see here. Looks like right here at the bottom, you see the previous candle? Yeah, it looks like this one right here. So the closing price is at 72.19. 72.19. So around about there. And it closed out with 326 pips. So 326 pip gain on this one. And our entry point on that was at 72.19. Alright, done. Let's go to the pound. This is the euro pound right here. Euro pound looks like we may have had an opportunity there. Let me see here. No, it did not. Nope, no opportunity. Hit target this week. No opportunity on that. Let's go to the euro US dollar. And euro US dollar also hit his target this week. No opportunity. So hit targets on all of the euro crosses this week. But we only managed to pick up one trade. And that is the euro New Zealand dollar. So only one trade that opened and closed this week. 326 pips on that trade. Now, I do have still open positions, as you can see right here from previous trades. We'll talk about that in a moment. Let's go to the pound crosses. We've got pound JPY. Let's go look at pound JPY right here. Pound JPY, no trade opportunity. We got a hit target right here. Let's go to the next one. New Zealand, pound New Zealand. Also a hit target, no trading opportunity. Wow. Let's go to pound Aussie. Same thing. We got a hit target, no opportunity. Let's go to pound US dollar. And pound US dollar also hit his target this week with no entry point to get in on this. Oh my gosh, what a sad day of trading. Or sad week of trading. So, although all of these hit its target, we did not get in on any opportunity this week, despite of what we're looking for. Well, listen here. To be fair, we did go ahead and post right here. We did go ahead and post there that these were low probabilities, right? Low probabilities on these trades. So I don't know if we were too excited about it, but it is what it is. They were low probabilities for the week. Excuse me. All right, let's go to the Aussie crosses right here. All of them were pending as well with unhit targets. And let's just take a look at the probabilities. All low probabilities too. Woo! Alright, let's take a look. Aussie JPY. Alright, we hit a target. Now let's see, by the way, when I see these low probability setups and targets being hit and price now trading on the opposite side of the pivot points, what does that mean? It means that this could possibly be a reversal of trend. Reversal of trend, and this could be a major reversal of trend, which is good and exciting for those that have missed targets further down south or further north based on the pairs they're following. So Aussie JPY, hit target, no opportunity on this one this week. Let's go to Aussie and New Zealand dollar. That is flatlined, sideways, no hit target, and no entry point. Let me take a look right here. This is the closest we got to getting in, and no entry on that. So that's an Aussie New Zealand dollar. Let's go to the CAD. And on the Aussie CAD right here, low probability. We hit a target, no trading opportunity on the Aussie CAD. Not a lot of movement out of that one. Let's go to Aussie US dollar. And this one, the same thing. Although we had some divergence here, no entry point on this week as well. So let's go ahead and, except for the Aussie New Zealand dollar, the rest were hit. No trading opportunity, although they were pending. We got no trades on none of these pairs this week. And like I said, low probability. It is what it is. Let's go to the New Zealand CAD. New Zealand CAD sideways this week. We can see US oil is currently trading at around about $36 a barrel, so it failed to break back above 42. But it's been sideways. You can see right here in New Zealand CAD. No trading opportunity on New Zealand CAD. And then US dollar CAD, last pair we look at. And that one was a hit target this week and no opportunity. But as price trades above this pivot point, it looks pretty exciting as we start moving towards that target right here for those that were trading this target a couple of weeks ago. Or sorry, last week. Alright, there it is there. Now, let's go ahead and change this. So this is we got a hit target. Oh, hang on. New Zealand CAD went nowhere. It wasn't New Zealand CAD, yeah. New Zealand CAD nowhere, but we did get we did cancel any penny orders. No trade on either of these. And again, there were low probabilities. So only one trade this week, 326 pips. Last week was a good run. Last week we had close to 1,600 pips for the week last week. So 1,600 pips last week. This week, only 326. I know you're probably saying, well, Big Dog, you're saying only 326. Well, yeah. But we do have some positions that we're going to be looking at right now. And that's going to be these positions that I'm currently holding in open positions. Let's take a look and see what's going on right here as we continue to follow and monitor these setups. Now, I want to go to the Euro and New Zealand dollar right here. I want to go to that one first. I've got four positions in on that. And I am in the money, but I want to just take a look and see what's going on right here. The target is at 79.90. Let's go here, 79.90 on the Euro New Zealand dollar right here. And let's take a look here, 79.90. Okay, that's the one there. So that's actually been from 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. All right, so that's the target I'm chasing after right here. And I'm going to, by the way, I've got a couple of swing trades in on this as well. I'm bullish at the moment right now on Euro New Zealand dollar. We've had a little bit of a correction right here, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. And I say that because if you take a look over here, this is the first swing going up right here. Price hits the 1.618. Now we've got another swing going up right here. We're looking for price to go ahead and eventually start moving back up to 177.38. So this is, for those that are not familiar with the Elliott wave structure, we do have wave 1, 2, we have 3 up here. This is 4 coming back to retest the wave 1. And we're looking for price to go ahead and move back up to wave 5, which is going to be right here above the above that level right there at the 127. So we're looking for price to move back up there to around about 77.38, and this will probably take place in the following week. So we'll be holding over that missed target for a couple of weeks ago, holding on to that as we continue to trade long on Euro New Zealand dollar. Now, if you go ahead and take a look at the daily time frame, you can see why we're having a bit of a bounce off that. Look at that previous low, October 2019 low. Or actually, my bad, it's highs. So price is busy struggling to break through that. But we should end up getting up above that and chasing after October to 2018 high right here. So that'll be the next level as we break through. And believe it or not, both being October. October 19, October 18. looking for price to go ahead and move through those levels. So pretty interesting. Now, Abraham says, do you still expect the Aussie pairs to drop in price, or have we seen what we're waiting for? I know we've been talking about Aussie weakness, and I will go into some details about exactly how much further we're expecting Aussie crosses to go ahead and move. We'll check that out in a moment. All right, so let me go to the, let me just cover the pairs that we got still open right here. All right, so I know what I'm doing on that pair. That was the Euro New Zealand dollar. Let's go to Euro Aussie. I've got 5 entry points on that. I haven't seen too much movement out of the Euro Aussie, but let's take a look and see what's going on right here. And I'm currently bullish at the moment right now, I believe. I think that's what I saw. Let me see again. Yes, I'm currently buying on the Euro Aussie. So we've had a little bit of a test of this downward trend line right here. See price rejecting, but remember we had a nice little bullish rally over the last couple of days. And so this is just a little correction before price continues to move north. So on your point there, Abraham, still expecting some Aussie weakness. Although we did see a little bit of strength coming out over the last 12 hours out of the Aussie. This is just a correction move, but we still should continue to break through this level. Yeah, because this is the support that's on right here. So we're at the early stages of the breakout to the upside. Watch the price. Write this down. Write down 165.72. If we can break above 165.72, then we're off to the races. All right. So that's the price that we have been. That price has rejected that level with this bearish move that we've seen over the last 12 hours. And so what's going to happen is we're going to have a correction, and then we're going to go ahead and rally back through that level. So once we break through 65.75, then we could be heading all the way up to 178. So it could be a nice little strong bullish move to the upside. At least chase after this level right here, which is priced at, let's see here, 172. And this is the bullish target. We're going to call that the bullish target above 165.75. All right, so that is our bullish target right here once we break through this level at 165.65. Okay, so we've got a nice little run right here, and that'll give us a cool 600 and odd pips on that trade going long. So keep that in mind as we continue with the Euro Aussie rally. Let's go ahead and take a look at what else I've got going here. I'm going to take a look at your US dollar CAD. I'm currently buying on that as well, US dollar CAD. Let's take a look and see what that looks like. All right, US dollar CAD. So just a little bit of a correction before price goes ahead and continues. And with the COVID-19 reopening up here in the US, well, not the COVID-19 opening up, but with the US opening up to businesses and to the public, we are going to see a little bit of a higher spike in the COVID-19 data. In fact, we've already seen it. We're in the second wave. There is once again another very sharp spike to the upside. So caution again. Be safe here in the US. Continue to use social distancing because that number right now is what's creating fear in the market. We saw the Dow Jones dropping yesterday. Stock market dropped yesterday, and we're also seeing money move to safe haven currency pairs, just like JPY, US dollar, and Swiss franc, which is risk-off currency pairs. That's what's happening at the moment right now as we move into the weekend. We'll see what happens on Sunday. Okay, US dollar CAD, a little correction, testing this U-turn right here. We're still got a bit of movement up to around about 38, or at least 37.85. I'm going to go to the target, and our target is right there at the money. So we're looking for price to bounce off this pivot point for the week, go to the next pivot point right here, which is, by the way, our target. So I'm comfortable holding on to US dollar Canadian long right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next pair. Aussie US dollar. I actually posted last night that I'm actually looking to sell based on some 1 hour setups, and that's the target we're chasing after right here. I'm still, based on what I'm expecting, stronger US dollar, I'm still expecting Aussie US dollar to hit south. So absolutely expecting Aussie US dollar to hit south, and will remain and continue to hold on to that position. We'll just take a look at something else here. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and jump in to the next one. And the next one is going to be Euro. I'm not worried about Euro US dollar. I'm going to ignore that one for right now. Aussie CAD. That's been pretty sideways. Aussie CAD. Let's see what we're going to do with Aussie CAD. Okay, so Aussie CAD, are we selling Aussie CAD? Let's take a double check again. Aussie CAD, we are selling, yes. Okay, so with us selling, I am expecting a correction move back down to 91.60. Let's see if that's the target. Here's the target right here, and that's at 91.50, 91.47. So I'm definitely expecting a correction move on those. So going back to your question, Abraham, still expecting some weakness out in the Aussie crosses. This Aussie right here hasn't moved south. We haven't seen him break off the of US oil above that. I believe 38 was the high for the week. We need to break above that and get back to $42 a barrel. If we do, this is going to push Aussie Canadian weakness, and that's why we're going to see that dip to the downside. Still expecting some sort of correction move on this. Now, granted, I'm going to be very cautious as price gets back down to 91.59 because it has moved back inside the range that it recently broke out of. So watch for that dip down. Once we get to that dip over here, profit taking will be taken, and we'll get the heck out of Dodge. I'm not seeing divergence right now on this pair on the daily time frame, but I am seeing that here on the 4 hour. But we haven't broken out of the range yet. We're still range bound on the 4 hour. So it's probably a very low divergence. So not a very exciting divergence. But if we get through this breakout, we still got a weekly target down here at 91.58 right here. So weekly, oh my bad, this is the monthly. We have the monthly target down here as well. So if we can break through this, we should be getting to that level. That's definitely something that the market's requesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at that was Aussie CAD. Let's go to Euro JPY. We're in the money in Euro JPY and Pound JPY. We're selling both of those, and we're in the money on both of them. Let's take a look and see what's going on with both those pairs. Let's start off with the Euro JPY and see how far away we are from our target. This is our target right here. We're 250 pips away from that. We were 140 pips at one stage. I'm still comfortable holding on to a sell on this. Let's take a look at what the daily looks like. Terrible. I don't like that. All right, I don't like the fact that we tested the backside of this trend line right there and staying above that. But with that being said, I am in an extreme overbought on the oscillator. So this could be just a correction move before price moves back inside the range. Remember, overall, if you look at the Euro JPY, overall, we're heading down. We're trying to head back down to around about 111. So with us trying to get back down to 111, you would think that this could be just a temporary bounce off that support as price goes ahead and continues to work its way back to that level of support. So we'll continue to hold on to that and look for that continued breakdown. Let me see if I can see something on the I'm almost certain we picked up some divergence. Yes, we did. We had divergence here. We did get to an extreme sold on the 4-hour. We got a monthly target down here at about 118.02. So what this is doing is it's just creating, let's see here. Yeah, we got a little trend line, inside trend line right here. That's created that support. We get in. I'm not seeing divergence here on the 4-hour, which means that price could go ahead and work its way back down a little lower first, take out this low, drop down maybe to this trend line. So I'll be a little bit more cautious as price gets to this trend line right here, and we start seeing divergence on the 4-hour. So, and then if I look at the wave structure that we have right here, yeah, this looks like we did have. I'll have to go to the 15-minute time frame to identify this a little bit clearer. See here. Let me pop open the 1 hour and see if I can get it on the 1 hour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this looks like. Let me use my waves. I'm going to use my smart waves. Okay, so I did see that as a third wave right here. 1, 3, 6. Actually, this is my third wave. This is my fifth. Okay. All right, so this is actually wave 3 right here. And then that's wave 4. All right. So I actually am seeing this as this type of movement right here. This is right here. All right, so this looks like it's setting up with an irregular flat, which means that price could still work his way back up to this level right here. So we could see price still working his way back up to retest the pivot point right here. That'll be another sell opportunity on the Euro JPY. And then here is where we're seeing that pivot point hold. But if we do hold with this inside trend line right here, if you look at this inside trend line right here, if we hold here, then it's going to be a running flat, which is ideally what we want to look for. And that would mean price is still going to get down to around about 118.45 and even further below that, because this is going to be wave 1. This will be wave 2. Wave 3 would be down here at 119.45. And then we're looking at wave 5 just to be just below this pivot point right here. So I'm pretty comfortable holding on to this position and seeing Euro JPY continue its bearish move to the downside. Now that'll be the same for the pound JPY. Okay, and pound JPY looks like this. Here is our target down south right here. So, and you can see right here we did have a wave structure. Price has gone ahead and hit this run right here. We've come up to retest this previous low right here. And the 200 EMAs, this will be tested. We're looking for price to move further down south. This will be the next swing going south. And that is right, well, just about short of our target right here. So as price gets down to this level, I'd be paying a little more attention to taking my profit. And that's around about 132.76. So we can hold on to, over the weekend on this. This should be a pretty exciting move right here. Bill, good morning. Good Friday. Bill said made 165 pips on the Aussie US dollar yesterday, waiting for a pullback or waiting for it to get back in on another trade sell. Thanks for your help. You're welcome, Bill. Well done. Good job. Good job. Hey, based on Bill's success this week on that trade, let's go ahead and throw a like right now. Smash the like button in the channel. Go ahead and smash a like on the channel, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please go ahead and do so if you're enjoying the sessions, so that we can continue the sessions. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at. So the pound JPY and the Euro JPY, both of them, I'm going to hold on to that a little longer. We're in the money on both of them, but I'm going to hold on to that over the weekend. Let's go take a look at pound Aussie. I'm not too worried about pound Aussie, and we did speak about that. Aussie JPY. That's the one I want to go ahead and look at. Aussie New Zealand dollar, we know it's still sideways. I'm not too concerned about that. But Aussie JPY, let's review Aussie JPY. I'm just about at break even at the moment right now on my trades. But let's go take a look and see what's going on here on the Aussie. There we go. Very similar to the Euro JPY and the Pound JPY. As you can see right here, we have a swing coming off the high right here. Price is at the 1.618. We now have a pullback. And now we're at a retracement move. We look for price to go ahead and move back down. And like I said, very similar. Here is our target that we're chasing after right here around about 172 and change. And you can see at 171. Did I say 172? I meant 171.25 is our target. And then 171.68 is where we're seeing price may stall as we complete this Elliott wave structure right here. There it is, wave 1, 2, 3. This is for testing wave 1, which is normal, and then 5 down here. Now, let's take a look at the daily time frame. And we did come back to this major support right here. We can see a test that we want to break through this. All right, I want to break through this level right here. So 72.11 is essential. We need to break through 72.11 in order for price to go lower. We have this downward trend line. Price came a little bit above this major support right here. But if we can get back down below 72.14, we should be good to go. All right. Well, that pretty much wraps up what we've been looking at for this week. Some of the positions look still solid for us to continue to hold them for the following week. I do expect the following. Heading into next week, I still expect to see some strength out of Aussie. Sorry, my bad. Don't say Aussie. I do expect some strength out of the JPY, Swiss franc, and US crosses. Well, these currencies. So which means that, again, risk-off environment is what we're trading right now. Risk-off means investors are moving out of high-risk investment vehicles, which is mostly stocks, and then moving out into cash. So cash is king right now. And we're moving into, like I said, safe haven pairs or currencies like Swiss, US dollar, and the JPY. We will see a continuation of that. If we can see a continuation of weaker Aussie, which on Abraham's point, are we going to continue to see weak Aussie movement? And the answer to that is yes. And then if it's mixed up with like the Aussie JPY, then we should see a nice little bearish move in next week, because Aussie JPY has just currently found a fourth wave correction and we're moving to a fifth wave move. So yes, expect some further weakness in Aussie crosses, especially the ones that are traded against the risk-off currencies. Traders, that pretty much wraps up the session today. Hopefully you guys have an awesome weekend. I'm actually planning to maybe play a bit of golf this weekend, so enjoy the weekend. Here in Florida, I think we're done with the rains, so we should have some great weather this weekend. So with that being said, traders, have an awesome weekend. This is FX Big Dog signing off.